Aw shucks, my computer can't run Black Ops 1.
A drink that requires a mature palate.
If only there was another way to play it.
Are you talking about Black Ops? I have that game.
Wait, what are you doing?
Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Fuck.
Call of Duty Black Ops was a landmark release for everyone's favorite shoot 'em series. It introduced us to a new Cold War setting, expanded on the popular Zombies mode, and brought innovation to the multiplayer.
So why would anyone want to play the Wii version when the superior Xbox version exists?
Imagine all the children that had to sit through this game with the motion controls and all that.
That sounds like torture.
You don't know torture yet.
What? Oh, jeez. Where am I?
Tell me about the videos.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it, why haven't you been in any videos?
I just made one with Reznov.
Reznov isn't real.
November 19th, 2023. Me and Reznov were in Pixel Strike for footage.
Damn it, we're losing him! We start off at a bar in Cuba. Oh dang, look at them face models. Before police show up and start blasting. There's particle effects everywhere, driving tons of fast action to get us started.
Wait a minute, my game doesn't look like that.
After that bombastic intro, we move in to kill Fidel Castro, but while escaping, Mason has to stay behind and gets taken to Davy Jones' locker.
We're introduced to Mason's boy toy Reznov in this freaky gray low poly cave with all these zombie looking dudes. Reznov mentions how his boyfriend's genius turned garbage into a perfect escape plan, and when we get to the top of the building we see his greatest invention.
What the hell is this? That's not what it's supposed to be.
I guess I had to cut a couple corners to make this magical experience happen on the Wii.
It's not too bad, I suppose. Anyway, they take Vorkuta, but then someone farts all over them and knocks Mason out. When he wakes up, he's in a garage, and there's a sick motorcycle scene. At the end, Mason gets on a train and Reznov survives.
No, Reznov died in Vorkuta. How is anybody supposed to survive that?
I know what I saw.
Stay focused. Tell me what happened after you met with JFK.
He told me I had to stop a Soviet missile launch. With motion controls.
No, stay with us, stay with us!
I played with motion controls for 5 minutes and it's basically unplayable. You turn the screen by pointing at the edges and it's so disorienting that you'll spend most of your time just trying to get your footing instead of actually aiming at the enemies. There were tons of control options to try and make it work, but the base motion controls are so bad that it doesn't even matter. I switched to the Pro Controller and it's better, but it's still not perfect. You can't push in the sticks like on 360, so they mapped melee to down on the D-pad, which is awkward because you can't melee and move at the same time. And they mapped the run button to B, but then to jump, you have to press B while running, and this can lead to its own problems like this.
The motion controls, they're too much.
Damn it, we're losing him again.
I need Xbox controls.
They flew me back to the jungle and I met one of the coolest guys, Hudson. Guy was an ice cube, but not like actual ice cube.
What are we doing in the middle of the desert right now?
It's not the desert, that's Vietnam, genius.
Sure looks like the desert to me.
Anyway, the Viet Cong started assaulting our base, and before we knew it, they were everywhere. We managed to escape, but not without losing a few thousand frames. Afterwards, we ventured into the Orange Land to find a Russian defector. My Pookie Wookie Bear Reznov shows up and gets totally blown off by Woods and Ice Cube.
Listen, Mason. We used to live in the promised land with good graphics and Xbox controls. My face was so slimy and had so many curves, but the Nintendo people came in and took it from right under our noses. We did not know how good we had it until we were lost. I thought that if I stayed loyal to our leaders, we would have everything returned. I was wrong. They took us to a destroyed ship to retrieve the vile Nova 6 gas and tested it on our own. Dragovich, Kravchenko, Steiner. These men must die. I thought about you, Mason. About your double caked up ass, Mason. It kept me going even in the darkest of times.
Stay focused. Reznov doesn't matter.
Reznov is my senpai Pookie Wookie Bear boy toy!
Tell me about the videos. Tell me about Vietnam. Tell me about the Nintendo people.
The graphics were so bad, I almost couldn't take it.
Goddamn, these rat tunnels are ugly.
Kravchenko was close. I could feel it in my butt plug. Hey Reznov.
After more struggling through the game, Mason and the Dream Team think they're getting the upper hand, but then they get captured again by Dragovich. Mr. Sunglasses goes to the mountains and finds out about the plans with the sleeper agents and the Nova gas and causes a sweet avalanche. While in captivity, some bad guys single out the black man and kill him.
Bowman! You fucking son of a bitch! Next!
Mason and Woods
And Reznov.
go on a rage-filled warpath, and Woods sacrifices himself to kill Kravchenko. Mason
And Reznov.
then go rogue out to find and kill Steiner on Rebirth Island.
They find Steiner and Reznov kills him.
6, 1, 21, 20.
That's not what happened.
I know what I saw!
Reznov isn't real. You killed Steiner. Reznov died in Vorkuta.
Impossible!
Meanwhile, Hudson was also on Rebirth Island and saw Mason killing Steiner. It's revealed that Mason has been having wet dreams about Reznov the entire game, and that in Vorkuta, the bad guys program numbers into his head trying to make him a sleeper agent, but Mason is so freaking cool that it doesn't work on him. With the numbers in his brain, Mason finds the location of numbers and kills Dragovich, preventing the Nova gas from being released on the US, ending the game.
Enough about Reznov. Tell me about the gameplay. The guns. The shooty bang bang. I need to know it all.
It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever experienced.
A lot of people seem to forget, but back in my day, Call of Duty games were good, and boy, Black Ops 1 sure is a good game. Everything from the pacing to the controls makes this game smooth as butter, even on the Wii version.
The story is so well paced and engaging that it's over before you know it, and you're left wanting more.
And it isn't just the story. Even today, the multiplayer holds up. Due to Nintendo killing the Wii and 12-year-olds hacking on Xbox, the only good way to play is a modded client on PC, something that's worth going through the effort of setting up, just for the nut-bustingly good gameplay sandbox. Every single perk feels diverse and useful, especially with the unlockable pro perks, and exclusive to this game. And Lord Jesus, the maps, oh my god, the maps! There's a reason every Black Ops game after this is just loaded with remakes. Every map looks good and plays even better.
Even on Wii, without the multiplayer, Black Ops can still be a pretty good time. The campaign is ported pretty faithfully to the Wii, and with the Pro Controller it's almost one-to-one with the other versions of the game, just with much worse graphics. Unfortunately, the Wii version isn't all sunshine and rainbows. For one, multiplayer just isn't an option, period. You can't even do split screen, so there's no 1v1s or nothing. Another thing is the zombies. There's only one map compared to the other versions with 3, so really the only reason to pick up the Wii version is for shits and giggles or if you have no other options.
We're running out of time! The zombies! That's all that's left! Tell me about the zombies!
In World at War, zombies was a real spooky moment at the end of the campaign, but it was relatively simple. Through the DLC, they slowly expanded, and now in Black Ops 1, we get the culmination of early zombies, and one of the most iconic maps ever. Kino der Toten is what most people think of when they hear zombies, and it's easy to see why. It has German men moaning, cat piss, and simple to understand gameplay. Anyone can sit down and play it and do well.
Then if you want to get your booty touched, you can play the other on-disc map, 5, starring JFK and his amazing voice.
But I want it! But I want it! But I want it!
The basic gist of zombies is killing zombies and getting points to buy guns, open doors, and buy perks. There are guns on the walls and you can purchase them, or you can get them from the mystery box, which gives you a random gun.
Through exploring the map, you can find the 3 core pillars of zombies gameplay: the power, pack-a-punch, and then the perks. Power is simple. You flip a switch and you have power. You can't buy perks or get pack-a-punch without it. Pack-a-punch makes your guns real big boy strong and allows you to kill zombies in later rounds, but it also costs 5,000 per weapon. Some weapons get unique effects, like the crossbow, which has its explosive bolts turned into distractions. Finally, you have the perks. The on-disc maps have 5 perks, but you can only have 4 at once. First is Quick Revive, which is usually in the starting room. In solo, it lets you revive yourself, and in co-op, it lets you revive faster. Speed Cola increases your reload speed, Double Tap makes your gun fire twice as fast, and Juggernog doubles your health, making it the most important usually. If you're not on the Wii version and you have the latest update, there is also Mule Kick, which allows you to hold an extra weapon for the low price of 4,000.
Your main goal is just to survive and get a high score, so it goes for as long as you can last, and it can be played in multiplayer, so it's extra fun with friends.
Six, 1, 21, 15.
We're out of time! You have to tell me about the videos now! What? Ah!